For one VCU doctor, the end of the day means picking up a paintbrush. Insight's Justin James is in the studio with the artist.
My guest is Victor Yanchick, professor and dean of VCU School of Pharmacy. He knows more than just medicine. An exhibit of his watercolors is at the Tompkins McCall Library now until November 20th. Dean Yanchick, welcome to VCU Insight.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
So how did you first get started painting?
I was looking for something that is different, that could occupy my time past retirement age, and I've always liked art, and I decided to take some watercolor lessons about 10 years ago.
Very cool. So how long have you been painting? 10 years?
About 10 years. I started in 2001.
So what exactly inspires you when you start to paint?
I have always liked architecture and buildings and colors, and so I really enjoyed looking at the way things kind of flow and how light can make such a difference in how the painting actually turns out.
So what do you find the most challenging to paint?
Probably people. Because you really have to get it right, the body and the facial expressions. So you can really do a lot with architecture and with still life. It doesn't have to be what you see.
Now I know you did bring one of your landscapes here to share with us.
Yes, yeah, that's a picture of a home in Delaware, and it really wasn't snowy, but I decided to make a snow scene out of it. So it really came out quite well. It's one of my earlier paintings, actually.
Now, I know you're dean of VCU School of Pharmacy. Mm-hmm. Do you think that your artistic sense plays any sense into your day job, or do you think they're completely separate parts of your life?
That's a tough question. That's a good question, because I really think being involved in art requires that you see things differently, mm-hmm. and you make decisions differently. I really think it's complementary, because most of what I do is probably left-brained, but I think moving the right brain into your day-to-day activities really allows you to see things differently.
Very cool. So how did your exhibition come about at the library? Was it?
I was invited to do this, and I was so surprised and honored to exhibit my works there, because this is just a hobby, and whatever I do, if there's any money involved in the sale of these pictures, I give to our School of Pharmacy for scholarships.
And why have you decided to do that?
Because I believe this is I feel good about it, and I really want to help the school, and I think this is one way in which I can give back to the school.
Do you have a favorite painting that you've done?
I do. I have a painting of an old mill that we accidentally came upon in Southwest Virginia, and it was old, and it had all kinds of great architecture to it, and it's probably my best work.
Very cool. So what do you hope people take away when they go see your exhibition at the library?
I hope they take away the idea that anything is possible, and I encourage people who may like to paint but are afraid that they're going to do nothing but stick figures, that everybody can paint, and it takes time and patience to develop the art. But I would encourage as many people as possible to do something like this, because it's like reading a good book. You can't put it down.
And how long do one of these paintings take you? It looks like it takes you at least a day or two.
Oh, this painting probably took me 2 nights.
Wow.
Maybe 8 hours at the most.
That's soon.
Yeah.
Well, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm amazed. I never thought in a million years I could do this, but it's a rewarding hobby, and something that I enjoy doing.
What do you find so rewarding about it?
I find the fact that I can do things beyond what I do on my day-to-day activities that gives me pleasure.
Very good. Well, we've been speaking with Victor Yanchick, professor and dean of VCU School of Pharmacy and artist. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.